everyone, my name is Holly and welcome to the very first episode of Should You Read It? This is a book review slash first impressions type of video. It's much quicker to make than having to wait a whole month for my monthly wrap-up videos, because I know some of you just want to run out there to the bookstores or order online, especially right now, and get yourself some of these new books. Especially when I do monthly new releases videos, I am constantly talking about new books that are releasing, and I just feel very obligated as a booktuber to let you know if they are worth your time or not. So let's get started. Today I'm going to be talking about, completely spoiler-free by the way, Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia, which I actually read a few months ago. I've actually talked about it a few times here on my channel, but it has come out recently, so I thought I would give you the inside scoop on whether it's good or not. First of all, this beautiful cover, A freaking plus, it played no small role in the decision of me reading the synopsis and inevitably reading it completely. First off, I really want to mention that Mexican Gothic is a vital and very necessary own voices update to the horror literature, and it definitely sets the bar high. It is an adult novel and it has a broad spectrum of genres within it, including historical fiction, horror, thriller, paranormal. It's kind of like having a piece of cake with all types of fillings within it. Let me set the scene for you. Imagine it's the 1950s. You're driving through a small town, up a winding hill. You drive through some rusty gates, and through the dense fog you spot a Gothic mansion with a very troubled past. That is the gist of this book. We're following our main character Nome, who receives a very ominous letter from her cousin stating that she needs help, and obviously that raises all kinds of red flags for our main character. So upon packing all of her things, arriving at this creepy mansion, and then meeting the very strange family within it, including her cousin's newlywed husband, you can't help but question everything. Nome becomes quickly outnumbered. This is most definitely a plot and mystery driven novel. In addition to all of the alarming present happenings, there's a mysterious past that Nome has to unscramble, and a future that remains grimly uncertain. I personally really love that Nome was, I feel like, supposed to be very unlikable. She's very vain and she knows it, especially being surrounded by this family who have very strict rules. Number 1, you have to be absolute silence. You cannot talk during dinner. Number 2, no driving to the local town. 3, no smoking. You shouldn't be smoking anyways. Number 4, no lighting. You have to keep all of the curtains closed. Number 5, no hot water during baths. And also number 6, you have to be a respectful young lady. All of this leads to her being very feisty and having lots of confrontations and rebellious acts, and you cannot help but root for her and hope that she finds the answers that she seeks. Also, on the subject of balance, with all of the eeriness and horror, I was actually really happy to see some sweet moments that involve a very awkward romance. And if you know me, you know my taste in books. I don't like romance, but something about this one made it very light. It definitely mixed in well with all of the grotesque things happening, and then having this kind of lighter side that you got to look forward to. I really enjoyed. Now, don't expect a passion-filled, all-encompassing love story. It's very simple. And it's just a very nice change of pace with this mansion literally rotting from the inside, and its interior filled with rotten, evil people. It just really makes for a wonderful metaphor. Sylvia has an outstanding way, oh my gosh, of setting the freaking mood. There's tension, there's claustrophobia. Every bit of her writing and her setting comes together into this dreamy Gothic presence that pervades this entire book. It's enchanting, really, and it really helps the reader catch up and make this world convincing. And what is so terrific is this intricately woven backstory to this reckoning. There's dark descriptions, grotesque imagery that gave this book such a sinister vibe, but it also added this like beautiful level of suspense to the narrative. You just feel so desperate as you're reading the pages, like what is going to happen? I need to know. It was definitely a page turner for me. So should you read this book? Absolutely. Come to Mexican Gothic for the creepy and the horror, and you will definitely leave very satisfied. Alright, so that is the end of this review. I really hope you enjoyed. Tell me down below if you have read Mexican Gothic, because it has been out for I think a month, or if I have convinced you to pick it up. Also let me know if there are any other new releases that you would love for me to review. Let me know. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. It helps me out so much, and also to let me know if you enjoyed this kind of series that I am now uploading. Don't forget to subscribe. I upload videos every single week. Follow me on Instagram Instagram at Holly Hearts Book and on Twitter at Holly Niece, and until we meet again, happy reading.